There was 37 different Arabic Qurans that they were using, the students were using, that they could not have standardized tests because there are so many differences. We have already counted 60,000 differences between the 37 because we have 31 of them in our possession today. We have salvaged 31 of them in London. Hatuntash is the one that is responsible for that, from Turkey. And we have our Arabic scholars looking at them, and they've already found 60,000 differences. Back in 1924, it was obvious something needed to be done. There was such a multiplicity of different Qur'ans. So they asked Al-Azhar University, considered to be the greatest Islamic university in the world today, to choose one of the 37. And they chose the one called Hafs. Who is Hafs? Hafs is a student who died in 796, late 8th century. That's 144 years after Muhammad. Never knew Muhammad. Came from Kufa. Didn't even live where Muhammad lived. Lived hundreds of miles away and hundreds of years later. And it was his text that was chosen as the official text for all the high schools in Cairo in 1924. What did they do with all the other texts? They took them all, they took them to the Nile, and they drowned them. They're still in the Nile today, the Nile River. This time they didn't burn them, they drowned them. So whenever you find a Quran that doesn't agree, you either burn it or drown it. That was done 94 years ago. By 1936, they realized that what they had done in Cairo was so successful, because now they could get standardized tests, that they decided to make it nationwide. So all of Egypt then was given the Hafs text. And it was known as the Farouk text, named after King Farouk, who became king in 1936 to 1952. But that was just Egypt. In 1985, in Saudi Arabia, they saw what was happening in Egypt, and they realized that that was so successful in Egypt, they wanted to make this worldwide. So King Fahd, the king at that time in 1985, took the Hafs text and standardized it and canonized it as the official text for all Qurans all over the world. That was only 33 years ago. Which means some of you in this room are older than the Quran. Ooh, put that under your hat. And yet the Muslims tell us the Quran is eternal. The Muslims tell us it was sent down to a man named Muhammad. The Muslims tell us that it was compiled at the time of Uthman. The Muslims tell us it has never changed. The Quran we have today is exactly like that one in heaven.